This anime had a huge impact on my life. This video is made for the ones who already watched it, or if you're not afraid of spoilers, then go ahead and watch this video. Otherwise, don't do it because here can be some spoilers even though it's not a review. The show is called Fullmetal Alchemist, The Brotherhood, and in this video I just want to talk about my feelings and my emotions and maybe even some questions that I had and the answers that I got from watching this show. So it's really that deep and not as simple as it may look from the first sight. So stay tuned and let's just start the discussion. Two brothers try to resurrect their mother and break the laws of the universe, ending up paying a big price for it. This is the first event of the show that really impressed me. It demonstrated the very ugly dark side of this anime. The story and characters that looked really bright and positive in the beginning turned into a really deep drama. The level of characters' depth in this show is incredibly high. To be honest with you, I've seen something like that only in a few animes before. Every single of the main characters in this show, and there's like 20 of them, is written with a big care. Just from my head I can think of such great characters as, of course, Elric brothers, Edward and Alphonse, King Bradley, Lin Yao, Roy Mustang, Hohenheim, and all of the other exceptional characters that are presented in the show. That fact alone, that you can divide all of these characters and that you remember them even after a long time after you watch the show, means that every single one of them is different. He or she got his or her own characteristics, right? And that means a lot in the anime. And that side of the story is so well demonstrated, with no sugary positivity and hopes, but with a realistic portion of determination and belief in the better future. Just as these two constantly cheer each other up, they also struggle a lot and question if it's even possible to fix everything, and are they able to do so. I think they take the whole journey easier as they are going through it together, because otherwise it might have been impossible to handle that kind of pressure, especially for Alphonse. The narrative is so unique to the genre. Main villain's story was something that shook me off. The soul of nothingness that was locked up in a jar was dreaming of freedom. And this was something I could relate to so badly. Need for freedom is a key aspect of my life, and I realized it a long time ago. Once you understand the importance of it, you could never live without it. But what happened with the villain was something close to the narrative of Satan. He got what he wanted, but he couldn't stop. It was not enough. He even detached all these biggest human sins or flaws like greed, lust, envy, and etc. in order to become perfect above all the humans. He tried to play God, and that was the very reason that killed him. I want to mention King Bradley, another brilliantly written character. The man that was turned into the right hand of that evil with the Raph's Philosopher's Stone that was put into him. The man who lived the most of his life pretending to be someone else, with a fake family, friends, comrades. And still, despite all that, somehow even living a fake life, he was able to find a real love. I guess loneliness is the hardest of all suffers. With that being said, I want to finish with the final scenes of the anime. The way Edward dealt with the universe is absolutely genius. Trading his alchemist powers to their bodies and solving the task, the mystery that the universe has given to him, is the peak of the story. The whole show, everyone is trying to get more powerful, regular people taken as useless entities, but the truth is humble. All you need as a human being is another human being that cares about you. Edward understands that. He realizes that he is loved and needed not because of his alchemy and powers, but because of who he is deep down inside, and that he needs and loves all these people around him much more than those special abilities. That goes really well in a correlation with the main villain, who thought that being the most powerful, flawless, will make him happy and complete, which of course was impossible after all. This answer to the universe's question was wrong, and he paid the biggest price for it. This piece of art reminded me of so many important things in life. It gave me answers to a lot of questions I hesitated about before, and now I can confidently say that it will always have a special place in my heart.